I am planning the week of December 3rd through December 9th in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral. I'm going to be using a pretty old kit from Hurricane Randi Sticker Co. This was from last year. There is no name that I can see on the kit, but it just is a mini kit with some bottom washi, 8 full boxes, a couple flags, weekend banner, icons, little things, habit tracker, 6, I guess these are half boxes, and a bill due, which I honestly don't ever use the bill dues in these spreads, but I do save them because in case one day I decide to make some sort of a planner for bills and whatnot. So I'm just gonna lay down the washi, and it didn't come with a lot of elements that I use, so I was gonna pull in these glitter flags. They're like foiled flags from Clever Gal Crafts. And as far as glitter headers, I had found these old glitter headers I had from Wild Summer Designs. It was from a kit she had called XOXO that I had saved, which I thought went with the purple in this kit. So I'm just gonna lay that all down and white out the dates using my Tombow mono correction tape. This is my very last one of the normal size. The rest I have are mini, and truth be told, I hate the mini. It always gets stuck. The tape is just not the same. I ordered it accidentally on Amazon, not paying attention, and I will never make that mistake again. I'll be right back. Guys, I just realized something. I'm whiting out the dates. I wasn't using date covers. I guess I have no choice now. Better find some. I'm just gonna go with these rose-colored days. It's like a silver. It was like a combo kit. There were like 4 sheets. I have to cut everything to fit in these like plastic little storage drawers that I have where I keep all my stickers. But yeah, I'll just use those silver ones. I feel like this is the great debate when it comes to planners. Do you cover the date cover with the flag, or do you cover the flag with the date cover? So a lot of people that I see have been doing one of these where like you kind of half and half it. Because like honestly the bulk of this design is in the top of the flag. So if I'm going to offset it, I'm losing a lot of it, but I also don't want to cover up the date. I think in this case I'm gonna just do it this way. I'll kind of go both. I'll overlap the date a little bit, but not completely. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what I'm using. If I was just using the standard, like plain old flags that came in a kit, I would probably have no issue whatsoever covering up those flags with the date cover. But because these are pretty, I hate covering them up. All right. Bottom washi and glitter headers, go. For the full boxes, I'm just gonna place them along the middle. All right, so there's 3 that have gifts. There's 2 that are like a darker. I apologize if you hear screaming. The children downstairs from me are very high energy. I try to usually match the bottom washi and the top box together, so I'm gonna use that. Alright, so I'm gonna put this guy in the middle. I'm gonna put this green one in the middle here. Right, so then a tree and this one. This here. I don't really have any rhyme or reason to where I put them necessarily. I just try to spread out similar looking boxes. And truth be told, I can never seem to get the glitter headers down in the right spot if I stagger the boxes. It just tends to take me a really long time, more time than I'm honestly willing to spend on glitter headers, because I need them to be in the exact same spot, and if they're not, I'm the kind of person it's gonna make me crazy. So I don't want to, you know, have a week in my planner where all I'm gonna see are the uneven boxes, or the uneven headers rather. So I've started doing it this way now, where, you know, maybe once in a while I'm gonna stagger the bottom and the middle row. You know, maybe if I can find a better system for how to do it, or I get a little more comfortable with laying down the glitter headers, you know, and these boxes not having that like predefined space really throws me off. And this is my second, third planner with not having the boxes, because since the neutral came out, I have gone with the neutral because I was not a fan of the color in the planner. So the neutral was awesome. The kit didn't really come with a whole lot for the sidebar, so I'm gonna pull in a couple of extras here. I do have a habit tracker. I pulled out these heart checklists thinking that they would go, and I think I'm gonna use just the purple one. And just line that up with the bottom washi. I'll use this appointment label right on top. Just leave a little bit of space in between. And then the habit tracker. I had this deco that I had gotten as like a freebie. I think I might just fill in some space there. Use this bow up here. nutcracker. It's like a hot cocoa with a candy cane in it. Little mason jar. That might be a cute idea. So I'm going to a cookie swap on Saturday. However, my mom and I are hosting one the Sunday after that. And I don't know if you guys have seen where it's like the mason jars that are basically the ingredients for, like, say, a cookie recipe, where you'd have like the flour, the sugar, the chocolate chips, like kind of layered in a mason jar like that, wrapped up. That might be a cute thing to kind of give out at our party. Now, if there's 30 people coming, I'm probably not gonna do that. But if it's more along the lines of, you know, 10, 15, which is what I was kind of hoping for, then that might be doable. I'm gonna have to see what our final head count comes to. In the corner here, not the corner, in the sidebar, I have these scripts from L Plan, and I really have to reorder. I'm running pretty low on them, so I'm gonna put a to-do above my heart checklist. And I want another one. Oh, sorry, I'm dropping stickers everywhere. I have another one that says errands that I want to use in this space here. I'm just trying to find that. There it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna white out this top line. Errands. That looks cute. I like it. All right, perfecto. Yeah, now as far as the rest of this deco, I'm just going to kind of put it where it fits. A little Santa hat. I'm gonna hang on to this stuff and then, you know, fill it in as we go. I had pulled in these heart checklist. What I do when I have kits that I don't use all the components, I will cut out the extra pieces, and like I was showing you before, I have those plastic drawers, and I have one that's just for flags and deco and checklists, boxes, things like that. So they're all separated. So in a situation like this where I know I have a kit that I'm using that's missing certain components, I can go through my leftovers and kind of pull out what I need. I'm going to put down the 1, 2, 3, there's 5 checklists, so I'll put them on Monday through Friday. And I'm going to use the lighter pink. And then when I'm done with this, I'll just cut off the empty part and put the remaining 5 purple ones back in the drawer. So we have a very busy weekend coming up. Now, I'm filming this on Wednesday. I had planned on filming over the weekend, however, I was sick as a dog. I couldn't believe how sick I got out of nowhere. And you could probably still hear it in my voice a little bit. Basically pre-planning from here on out, but the rest of the week's already happened. So on Monday, that's when I really started to feel it hitting me. So I went to work a little later. I left early. It was just not a productive day at work. So I'm gonna use one of these Once More with Love. This basically looks exactly the way I looked on Monday. Honestly, I probably should take out the checklist, but there were a couple things I actually did get done in the morning, even though I felt like garbage. So for Tuesday, because I stayed home and the only time I got out of bed was to go to the doctor, and even that was kind of a struggle for me. So I'm just gonna put this Once More with Love Nope guy on a half box. Put them right there. And I have the Coffee Monsters Co. Doctor that I'm going to put to say I went to the doctor. It was a very strange diagnosis. So I have no fever. I could have sworn I did because I was freezing. And they told me I did not have a fever. I mean, I checked at home too the day before, and it was only like 99. So by the time that I got to the doctor, it was like normal again. And then they did a test for strep, which came back negative. Now, when the doctor was examining me, she told me that I look like I have strep, like I have these, or I had these spots like on my throat. Sorry if that's gross and TMI, but she's going to treat me as though I have strep because I'm showing the symptoms of it, even though the test is coming back that I don't. I wanted to change this up a little bit here. That was one of the flags that came with the kit. So then on Tuesday evening, my darling angel of a husband picked up my prescription. I have this as like a sampler too. I don't know, there was some sale I had bought from that sent like a ton of sample sheets from different shops, and I've just been kind of trying to use them, but I thought that one worked because it's got the blue, purple, green, it's got everything in it. I'm just gonna mark down there that I got my prescription picked up. Now on Monday I did upload my December monthly, so I do want to mark that down. All right, so Wednesday, that is today. I'm going to, let's see, does this fit? I'm gonna put up top here that it is my very good friend, Marilyn, well, it's her husband's birthday. They're Marilyn and John to me, so it's not both of their birthdays though, it's just his. And I'm gonna mark that down here, use this bow. I actually want to change my mind about this box because I have 4 events this weekend. Oh no. And I don't want, not that I don't want to use it for that, but I don't have enough half boxes. This kit only came with 6. So I'm just gonna remove Mr. Doctor here, or Miss Doctor here. My doctor is a woman, so I don't know why I said Mr. Doctor. Then I'm gonna use one of these little things here. I gotta let this guy dry off a little bit from the undo. All right, so we have a party Saturday night. That's the cookie swap. Now I have these Coffee Monsters Co. guys. I've used a lot of them. I'm almost out, but I'll get more for next year. So for the cookie swap, I don't know, I'll use this guy with the Santa hat. Then on Friday night, we are celebrating Hanukkah with my grandmother, and I'll make this guy represent that because he's cute. He's got a little bow on his head. Then the next morning, we're taking the kids, my two nephews and my niece, to have brunch with Santa. So that, of course, needs the Santa. And then the day after that, we have the holiday party for the Sons of Italy that my parents belong to. So that one, I'll go with this guy with the presents. I'm going to use another appointment label, or little thing rather, from the kit, and use that to mark down that I am filming on Wednesday. I was going to initially use a YouTube icon, but realized I had already used one on Monday. So I put down a Once More with Love filming icon, and then just going to use another little thing. Why do I keep calling them appointment labels? To put down that on Thursday I have to bake cookies for this cookie swap on Saturday, and a Once More with Love icon that is baking. I'm just going to fill out my week here. So to get down to the giveaway for today, what I need are some ideas for what to make for this cookie swap. Now keep in mind, I am not a baker. I am a cook for sure, but I am not great at baking. So if you can recommend what I should make to bring to this party, I will of course do the assigning of the entry numbers on your recommendation, and of course pick a winner by the end of the day. So please comment down below, let me know what I can make and hopefully not burn and not make anyone sick. Yes, hello. My cat is purring in my ear. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and can't wait to see your ideas for the cookie swap. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.